resounding diversity of religions, languages and cultures is unique and unparalleled. The mighty Himalayas flying high all above the sky and varied cultures, traditions with many advanced developments in science and technology has made our country an incredible land. For thousands of years, people of different religions have coexisted with utmost faith in the integrity of our country. So friends, I am Nidhi and in today's episode of My India, I will show you some of the most compelling and fascinating stories from across the large geographical boundaries of our country. India is an amalgamation of different cultures. Every state in the country possesses its own age-old traditions, which are slowly dying in this era of modernization. So in order to revive these traditions, several efforts are being put up by the people of the region. This was recently witnessed during the occasion of Jaukandehi Bhagra, which is a centuries-old unique marriage procession of lacquer dolls. Just have a look at this beautiful Odia tradition.
Powerful beats of dholaks and ghantas accompanied the spectacular dances of Khoda Nach, mask dance and other traditional dance forms mesmerized the watching crowd who took to the streets of Bhubaneswar. This was nothing else but the celebration of Jaukandehi Bhagra, an age-old tradition of Odisha, people in which two beautifully decorated lacquer dolls get married to each other. This is a very ancient tradition which was losing its charm. Thus, in order to revive it, Ekatra Balasore, an organization that works for the promotion of age-old traditions and cultures, had started conducting the symbolic marriage.
And it's a festival of Jaukandehi. We are just enjoying. Why lots of people having the curiosity why this marriage party is going on? Two dolls made of Jau, made of lakh. Why we are just celebrating this marriage party? And it's so many ancient days during lots hundred of years ago. That time the businessmen are there coming to the Baleshwar through different port and this Jau in the form in Hindi it's a Jau or lakh. This type of material they are just doing the business through the Baleshwar and the local people they collected this material, they started to build some like bangles and simultaneously they started to build the dolls. Then after having beautiful dolls they started to do the promote these dolls, they started the Jaukandehi Bhagra, that means marriage party of the two dolls made up of that Jau.
This year, the wedding ceremony between two dolls, namely Tapoi and Sumant, was arranged in a grand manner, and the parents of the bride and groom were also selected as per the rituals. The unique marriage procession started from Sarya Square in Bhubaneswar, accompanied by band baja, barati, fireworks and a lot of dancing. The handsome bridegroom was carried on a palanquin, surrounded by his friends, parents and relatives. The procession was taken out with much fanfare to Ekmara Hut, where his beautiful bride was waiting with her friends and relatives.
ये लाख का डॉल मतलब ये डॉल को सेव करने के लिए ही बनाया जाता है। ये लाख जो है ये एक पेड़ से आता है, तो वो लाख अगर हम कलेक्ट करके ये डॉल ये जो बहुत पुराने डॉल है ये दिन ब दिन खत्म होता जा रहा है, इसलिए इसको बचाने के लिए ये एक परंपरा करके शादी रचाया जाता है। एक गुड्डा और एक गुड्डी डॉल का शादी होता है। तो ये लाख बचाने के लिए हम लोग एक पेड़ से जो लेके आते हैं वो पेड़ भी रखना पड़ेगा। तो ये पेड़ रखने के लिए जो ग्लोबल वार्मिंग होता है वो भी चेंज हो सकता है। इसीलिए हम लोग एक शादी का परंपरा करके वो लाख को बढ़ाने के लिए और डॉल का परंपरा रखने के लिए ये शादी बनाते हैं। ये बहुत पुराना है ये परंपरा।
As soon the groom reached the hut, he was welcomed by his in-laws as per the Hindu marriage customs. Once all the Baratis were in, the groom was taken to the mandap, where he sat along with his bride, where the priest carried out the marriage rituals. The whole marriage ceremony was solemnized like the marriage of a human being. This wedding of lacquer dolls is considered very auspicious not only for the ones who organize it, but also for the people who witness or participate in it.
It's a Odia tradition, actually, Jo Kandhe Bahagara. It's very nice to see that they have preserved the tradition. Like they came from a kilometer with all those crackers like we normally have in Indian weddings. And it's really good to see that people are still so much into culture and tradition, and they are preserving it. And so many youth and elders and everyone is there, which is very fascinating and even exasperating. So
This newly wedded pair of doll is then taken home on the day of Savitri Amavasya, a new moon day when women observe fast for the well-being of their spouse and children. This fact is followed by a mythological myth that Savitri had brought her dead husband back to life on this particular day after appeasing Lord Yama, the god of death. Thus, the organizing of such events upholds immense significance so as to resurrect the bygone traditions of our country.
The holy month of Ramadan is here and millions of Muslims all over the world are celebrating this festival with great joy and enthusiasm. In India's national capital New Delhi, this festival has shown a new image of communal harmony and brotherhood, with Hindus and Muslims praying and eating together at the iconic Jama Masjid. We have a report.
Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, is observed by Muslims worldwide and is considered to be the holiest month of the year. Muslims fast the entire day and break their fast at sunset with iftar. The stalls outside mosques are filled with the ethnic clothes, dry fruits and other traditional food items. Delhi's famous Jama Masjid has hosted iftar for devotees for years now. This year, the Grand Mosque witnessed communal brotherhood as people from across religions offered namaz together, followed by dining with their Muslim brothers. Muslims welcomed their Hindu brothers with open arms.
रमजानुल मुबारक का महीना चल रहा है, यहाँ हिंदू भी हैं, इस भी है, सब मजहब के इस तरीके से लोग ऐसे मिले हैं जैसे अपने भाई और बहन की तरह मिलते हैं। यहाँ का माहौल एक इस तरीके का माहौल है जैसे हम जन्नत में आ गए हों। यहाँ मुसलमान जन्नत का पैगाम भेजते हैं, लेकिन इस माहौल को देख के वाकई में हमें अपना जन्नत याद आ गई। हमारे यहाँ हिंदू भी भाई देखो, पता नहीं मुसलमान कौन है हिंदू कौन है, सब इतनी मोहब्बत से पेश आ गए हैं कि उन्होंने अफ्तारी में भी ले, शहरी में भी, मतलब नमाज में हर तरीके में हर साथ दे रहे हैं।
ये रमज़ान का पाक महीना है, इसमें हिंदू मुसलमान सब भाईचारे से रोज़ा खोलते हैं साथ बैठकर। इसमें कोई छोटा बड़ा नहीं होता और यहाँ पर भाईचारे का वो देते हैं सब हिंदू मुसलमान सिख ईसाई सब मिलके। इसमें कोई क्या नाम है अपने आप को भेदभाव नहीं किया जाता इसमें।
People from all quarters of the society celebrate this festival in the iconic place of worship together. As the sun sets in the evening, hundreds of Muslims break their fast after the evening namaz, and the entire mosque then resembled a picnic spot where many families enjoyed their iftari. Items on the menu mainly include dry fruits, lime water or biryani. Heartwarming scenes played out when the Hindus, Muslims and Christians came together to enjoy the delicacies.
आज रमज़ान का पवित्र महीना चल रहा है, पाक महीना चल रहा है। उसी बहाने हम हिंदू मुस्लिम जो एकता है, जो इंसानियत है, उसी हिसाब से मैंने भी यहाँ नमाज अदा की, ऐसा कुछ नहीं। हाँ, हिंदू मुसलमान सब एक साथ मिलके कर रहे हैं, उसके ऊपर नहीं देखो, इंसानियत से सबसे बड़ा धर्म है, चाहे मंदिर हो चाहे मस्जिद हो, लेकिन इंसानियत से बड़ा कोई धर्म नहीं है। हिंदू के टाइम में मुसलमान भाई लोग सपोर्ट करते हैं और ये मुसलमानों के टाइम में हिंदू लोग भी सपोर्ट करते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, सब शांति ही है।
As the night grew darker, the mosque grew brighter as it was decorated with lights and the love of the people.
Now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
The Indian Space Research Organisation successfully launched its heaviest and the most powerful rocket named Geosynchronous Satellite Vehicle Mk3, which put the GSAT-29 satellite into orbit. The launch was lifted off from Sriharikota Space Centre in Andhra Pradesh and is being seen as India's entry into the heavy lift rocket club that can put 4-ton satellite into space. The rocket used a cryogenic engine developed in India, and ISRO hopes that it will help attract more foreign business in lucrative heavier segment of the satellite business.
It's a game changer. This has brought in India the self-reliance, much required self-reliance in the run of 4-ton class satellite launching from Indian soil itself. We don't have to depend upon any foreign country. This is the significance of this. We are now planning on semi-cryogenic with liquid hydrogen being replaced by isoocene, which is called as special kerosene. LS2 being not an eco-friendly fuel now. That is going to take us to around 6-ton class, and the diameter will be around 6 meters. That is going to be the next step further. It's called XLV, heavy lift vehicle.
Trials of a groundbreaking medical project that will attempt to bring the dead back to life is set to begin in India in the month of July. Scientists will conduct trials on patients that have been declared clinically dead from a traumatic brain injury. The brain will be injected with stem cells and amino acids and undergo laser and nerve stimulation that has been shown to temporarily raise awareness in patients in comas. The brain will be monitored from signs of regeneration, especially the upper spinal cord, which controls independent breathing and heartbeat. Scientists conducting the trials cite the ability of animals to repair part of their nervous system. Tibetan spiritual leader the Dalai Lama recently conducted 3-day spiritual teachings on Buddhism for Tibetan youth in the Dharamshala town of Himachal Pradesh. Thousands, including Tibetan monks, devotees, and over 500 college students from across the world attended the spiritual discourse held at Suklakhang Monastery. The maiden day saw the exiled Tibetan monk deliver a talk on Nagarjuna's commentary on Bodhicitta and Gyaltse Sokma Sangpo's 37 practices of Bodhisattva.
But it's very important for preserve the Tibetan culture or Tibetan identity, because the Tibetan identity or culture is come from the Buddhism. So to preserve the Buddhism, we have to learn it. It's not just chanting a text or going around for the temple and burning a butter lamp is not important. Important is to learn what the Buddha taught us, to change your mind, to change your mind. That's we have to learn. So that's what the Dalai Lama is telling all the time.
In a rare surgery of its kind, a team of doctors in Coimbatore city of Tamil Nadu have recently performed heteroptic heart transplant on a 45-year-old patient, which means that now he is living with 2 beating hearts. It was the first such transplant in Asia, and the patient has to undergo this procedure as he was suffering from high lung pressure, and it was possible to conduct a normal heart transplant.
The second unique and distinguishing feature of this procedure was that the whole operation was done on a native beating heart. We have carefully searched the whole world literature. We have not found any case report or any reference of a heterotropic heart transplantation done on a beating heart, beating native heart with a direct pulmonary artery anastomosis.
In a gift fit for the kings, 11,000 mangoes of different varieties were offered to Hindu deity Lord Krishna at Sukhdam Haveli temple in the Vadodara city of Gujarat. The offerings was made by members of Kushti community as part of the tradition to varied offerings to the Lord every season. The offerings made include seasonal fruits.
Gulbarga, also known as Kalaburgi, is located in the northern part of Karnataka and is well known for its historical and religious significance. Home to two famous Muslim and Hindu shrines, Hazrat Khwaja Bande Namaz Dargah and Sharan Basveshwara Temple respectively, the city has played a major role in uniting different religions. But this is not all. There are several other religious sites in its fold which we are unaware of. So today in our series of Communal Harmony stories, we take you to one such site which is no less important than the previously mentioned places.
Situated in Alan town of Kalaburgi district, the Dargah of Baba Fakhruddin is frequented by people of different religious faiths every year. People from faraway places throng Dargah and even stay here for several days. To find out what attracts so many people to this shrine, let's look at the people who have come here. You can see that most of them are differently abled or suffer from paralysis. Dargah of Baba Fakhruddin is known to cure paralysis patients and has cured several patients till now. The patients are also advised to do several exercises to heal faster.
हम वहाँ के इधर 15 दिन ऊपर हुआ तो मालिश करता है इधर मुत्या और दवा देता है ये बूदी वो देता है हमको लगाता है हमको थोड़ा थोड़ा कम हो गया अभी क्या हुआ था आपको हमको जुम पकड़ा था हाथ और पैर कम हो गया पहले उसका टाइप हो गया मेरे को कम हो गया थोड़ा दवा करने तो गया दवा करने में कम नहीं हुआ हाँ इधर अच्छा हो रहा है बहुत लोग आता है पूरा सब लोग कास्ट ये कास्ट नहीं आता ये कास्ट नहीं आता बोलना नहीं है सब कास्ट वाला आता है सब लोग आता है.
Besides curing illness, the Dargah is also famous for having the Banumati temple in front of it, thus leading to an amalgamation of different faiths. Whoever goes to the Dargah also pays the visit to the temple, making it a medium of uniting different religious communities. For many years, both these shrines have been taken care of by a Muslim man, Kashim Bab, which itself sets a great example of communal harmony.
यहाँ पे और क्या है कोई भी पेशेंट आए तो बहुत गरीब वाला पेशेंट ही रहता है पे और जो भी है ज़्यादा हस्ती वाला रहता है तो आता अपने आप इलाज कर लेता और संडे आते रहता है. जो गरीब पेशेंट आना जाना तकलीफ जो होती है वो पेशेंट इधर ही रह के इलाज कर लेता. ना यहाँ पे रूम का रेंट लगेगा, ना लाइट का बिल लगेगा, ना पानी का पैसा लगेगा, कुछ नहीं, सिर्फ उनका उन्होंने खाना बना के खाते रहते हैं. और दूसरी बात क्या है यहाँ पे दरगाह भी है और मंदिर भी है. इन दोनों का देखभाल भी मैं खुद ही करता हूँ. वहाँ पे जो बंदे आते हैं उनका भी ज़ियारत मैं ही कराता हूँ और जो दरगाह पे आते हैं उनकी भी ज़ियारत हम ही कराते हैं. और जो भी यहाँ है ना कोई दिक्कत वाली चीज़ नहीं है और कोई जात पात की बात ही नहीं है. यहाँ पे हिंदू हो या मुसलमान है सब बराबर ही है. यहाँ पे यहाँ किसी के लिए नीचे ना किसी के लिए ऊपर, सबके लिए एक ही ट्रीटमेंट होता है. और जो भी करते हैं सबको एक ही देश से सबके लिए एक ही दुआ मांगते हैं और सबके लिए एक ही इलाज करते हैं.
Several such sites can be found in the nook and corner of the country, which are spreading the message of peace and brotherhood but are not so known till now.
Stunning locales, breathtaking beauty and a rich legacy of cultural heritage and tradition, this is what one gets to see in the festivals of Shimla. Besides holding several local festivals, the city is also known for organizing the 5-day-long International Summer Festival, whose splendor not only attracts visitors from across the country but from different parts of the world as well. So today we take you to witness this awe-inspiring festival of Shimla that recently kicked off at the Ridge and filled the whole city with the colors of joy and happiness.
This year, the major attraction of the festival was the ballet performance given by the troops from Democratic Republic of Congo. The powerful beats of drums and light, graceful movements of the dancers made the whole atmosphere even livelier.
on est venu ici juste pour faire des danses. Ce sont des danses traditionnelles de chez nous. Bon, mais je suis très heureux parce que, vous savez, le monde finalement est petit. Et sur le plan culturel, si sur le plan politique ou je sais pas moi quoi, économique, il y a des problèmes, mais au moins sur le plan culturel, parce que c'est lié à l'âme, c'est lié à l'homme. Et il est nécessaire. Non, le message d'humanité, c'est très important.
Definitely, it's a kind of what I will say is ice cream with a cake. So we are all liking it, and I hope such festival should keep on coming in Shimla, and people are definitely enjoying it a lot.
There was yet another captivating 10-day food festival that was organized along with the International Summer Festival. Varieties of Indian cuisines prepared by the chefs from Punjab, Haryana, New Delhi, as well as locals attracted food lovers in large numbers. Whether it's a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian, all the dishes were equally relished by the visitors.
फूड फेस्टिवल में बहुत अच्छा लगा, जैसे हमें चटपटा खाना अच्छा लगता है, उसमें चाप और नान बहुत टेस्टी लगे हमें। यहाँ के चाउमीन भी बहुत अच्छी है, गोलगप्पे भी तीखे थे, हमारे जैसे अच्छे लगते हैं हमें पंजाबी लोगों को तीखे गोलगप्पे, वो टेस्ट हमें यहाँ पे मिला है। मतलब ऐसा नहीं लग रहा कि हम बाहर आए, अपना टेस्ट जैसे होता है हमारे शहरों में वैसा ही टेस्ट यहाँ पे हमें खाने को मिल रहा है।
इट्स वेरी गुड एक्सपीरियंस एंड दिस इज़ वेरी नाइस प्लेस और फूड इज़ अमेजिंग, स्पेशली ये पाव भाजी एंड चना कुलचा और सब कुछ बहुत अच्छा है, बच्चों से लेके बड़ों तक के पसंद का है।
Sufi Night was another mesmerizing event organized on the last day of the festival, thus ending it on a high note. A brilliant performance by the Sultana and Jyoti sisters enticed a number of locals and tourists to the ridge.
That's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@anin.com. Now signing off with a glimpse of rich Naga culture beautifully showcased in the Unity Dance presented by the Sumi Dance Troops. I'm your host Nidhi and it's goodbye from the entire production team.